Hi everyone, welcome to Wild Takes. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the father figures. First and foremost, I would like to clarify I am not providing any medical advice. I am by no means any experts of any kind of sorts. Second thing I would like to address is I am most likely will be going against the narrative. So if you feel a little bit of discomfort, sit with the discomfort, please. I will be talking and addressing fathers to be, regular men, and fathers, already fathers. First thing I would like to say, you are extremely, extremely important in our daily lives. Since birth, preconception actually, and as an infant, all the way teenagers, and as an adult. We'll get through all these stages little by little. Preconception, yes. Did you know, or please do your own research. Then most of the times when your woman has a miscarriage, it's because your donor, your sperm is not actually sufficient. It's actually low quality. Do you also know that when your woman has any side effects and during the trimester of her pregnancy, the first trimester, these side effects come because of your low quality sperm. So please take into consideration your health. It's of vital importance. You are making a baby. It's not just dope they just providing. During this process, since we're taking we're taking into consideration the fact that you are preparing ahead for this baby. It just didn't show up as a surprise. So please do take alcohol out of your diet if you can, as much as you can. Anything, any liquid, any heavy, anything that is alcohol, coffee, anything that is heavy on your liver, try to do some cleansings before you actually do this. During the first trimester of pregnancy, or throughout the whole pregnancy, because it's too long to dissect, the support of your voice, of your contact with the body of your woman, through the belly, through anything, it's super important to the baby. It's your first connection to the baby. Your voice, the resonance through the water within where your baby is being held, it magnifies your message. It magnifies your message. It feels you. Your baby's there. It is your seed. Speak to it. Once the baby's about to come, that magical moment, don't be a pusillanimous. Do not be a pusillanimous. Stay there. I know a lot of people are afraid of this, and you should be. It is fucking scary. It is. It's not for the faint of heart. Definitely not. But you partake in this. You make this baby. This is your baby. Nobody else's. You should be there. It's yours. Assist your mom. You know that mom there. She needs you. She needs your support. She needs your words, not just your presence. She needs your whole self involved in this. To receive your baby. That's the most beautiful thing you can actually do. When we start growing up, the first years of childhood, those are so precious. We need your guidance. We need your boundaries. We need you to tell us not to do things. We need you to spank us in the butt every once in a while. Yes, I am. I am not a pro-violence, but yes, every once in a while, a spank is necessary. This softies that we are seeing being raised by a lot of pusillanimous, both men and women. Yes, it is quite sad. It is quite sad. We're not making leaders. We're not making doers. We're just making a bunch of bystanders. And that isn't good for society. So, what I'm trying to say briefly with this, man, please understand. We need you strong. We need strong men. We need strong men to protect the innocent. We need strong men to protect. I don't want to say the weak, but the ones that are prone to abuse, let's just say that. When we have a society full of weak men or nice guys, how they now go by, what we see is what is on display. And yes, it's uncomfortable, stay with it uncomfortable. Because you should. Think about how you feel with what is being displayed in the world. Because the words on display, this is nothing. This is just a little tiny window that I have. Any of us have. The words on display. And this is what happens years a week. We have a society where single moms are struggling. Childs always pay the price. We need you home. And if you cannot be home, we need you in our lives. You're vital to our lives. When we start growing up as teenagers, we need your guidance. We need your wisdom. We need your resilience. Yes, mothers can provide this, but why do mothers got to provide it all? We need time to rest. And I'm not even a mother. Female, a woman, we need to rest. We want to rest. When we are in our masculine energy, it's because we have had to be in our masculine energy. And that's okay. I thrive on my masculine energy. And most of us do, then that's fine. But every single woman out there, we all want to enter our feminine at some point. We need to know that you have our backs. And I'm going to remove the word depend on you, and I'm going to replace with rely on you. Because dependent it's like another tribe. It's like a nasty word. But if I can rely on you, that's different. Because it's like, it's not that I cannot do it. It's that I can do it, but now I rely on you because I'm going to do something else. You see the difference? So, you can see how this is going, and you can see how important your structure in the life of your child is. Please do get involved. I know sometimes it's hard. I know sometimes you have a deadbeat mom. Or a deadbeat my dad. We'll talk about that. It already happened. Baby's already here. You chose it. Too bad, so sad. Now you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. And that's called growing up. And that's called being a man. And it's gonna suck, yes. Yes, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a walk in the park, no. No. But what I'm saying is that you, put on your big boy panties, start being a man. Like, handle your life. Handle your child. And that woman, if it's a good woman, good for you. Bless. You chose wisely. They didn't work out, they didn't work out. Doesn't always have to work out. But child can now pay the consequences. They know weaponize your kid. Your child needs you in your life. And I know that this is an opinion that it's not supported by the narrative. It's not. But it is. I will say if you're gonna take anything from this very first episode, it's you are loved and you're wanted, and you're needed, and you are more than just a provider and a protector. Women don't want crybabies, but you have to have emotional intelligence and confidence in yourself enough in your woman to come to her and confide in her. Be soft with her. Listen to her. She'll guide you. Not cry babies. That's not what I'm saying. Actually, the grizzlier, the better. We need big, grizzly, angry men. Yes. And manliest men. That's what we lack of, actually. But no extreme is good. We cannot provide teachings that we don't practice ourselves. What I mean by this is, it does not matter so much what you say to your child, your teenager, your kid, however, so much as how you act, how you carry your life in front of everybody, where your child is watching. It's how you face your problems. It's how you confront your fears. It's how you decide to resolve anything that in life throws at you. It's how you decide to handle your daily life. It's how you decide to show up every day for your woman and for your kids. It's how you decide to collaborate at home, at work. It's how you decide to provide. It's how everything. You have to become. You have to become who you want your son to become, and you have to become and treat your wife as the man that you want your daughter to marry. Like, I don't have to tell you, nobody has to tell you what you have to do. Let's please be mature. Keep in mind that all families have different equations, how they function. They have their own fusion, their own chemistry. And that's respected as long as that equation works for them. And make sure you are included in that equation. Because I assure you, you're a woman. Yes, it's nice to be a home mom or whatever, and for you to be the provider, but you need to be a dad. You need to be a dad. And keep in mind, I want you to be very mindful of this. Yes, you need to be a father to your kids, but remember where the kids came from. Not at the expense of your wife. You also a husband. And before those kids came, it was you and your wife. So don't hide on your kids to not show up for your wife. Like I said, the way that you show up for your wife and how you treat her, how you love her, how you show her love and respect and appreciation, that's who your daughter is going to look towards to marry to. That's how your sons are going to treat their future wives. So do not take it lightly. My message to you in this episode is, you are very important. You are very vital. Do not take it lightly. I know this goes against the narrative, and I know a lot of people are not going to like it. Single mothers might be upset. I don't care. It is true. They are suffering. They are struggling. We will talk about the money at some point. That's a whole nother episode. But do please keep in mind, whoever you are complaining about, you chose that person. And your child cannot pay the price. And if your baby mama does not understand how vital you are in her child's life, send her this episode. Let me know what's your take. See you in the comments below.